Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So I'm again looking at Aerodrome and seeing this is the update on Aerodrome and what is going on with it recently. So actually I have covered this coin before, so if you do watch my videos, I actually covered this when it was around 0. Even below this. I guess it had a market cap of around, I believe, 14 million at the time of the first video which I covered, and after that it pumped really hard, and as you can see, this is what happened after that. So we also had a pretty good entry around here, so we will discuss that later. Before that, we need to look at what is going on with it. So if you want to know what is Aerodrome and what is happening with or what is it on the review of the Aerodrome, you can actually check my videos out, which I will be adding on this video. So first of all, these are the key metrics. So we have had a pretty good growth when it comes to the token holders and active users. As you can see, the active users have gone down and the holders have become static for as of now, but still it is pretty good. And this stop in growth comes after March 4th, so of March 14th. So in the last 3 days we have not had a good growth in terms of the users and the token holders, but still it is a pretty good metrics. As you can see, the growth is pretty parabolic as it went up. So in terms of supply side fees, just look at and see what is happening. So it's not that much, so we have to look at the earnings of the, and they actually have had, and the earnings have gone down, as you can see here, in the past days. And in terms of active core developers, if you do look at here, the development has gone down a bit, because if we look at their GitHub, let's just see where is it. So this is their GitHub actually. So if we look at their repositories, they have a 3 as of now, and if we check the insights, we actually have not had any we have not had any activity going on in the past 1 month. We have had in the contracts, they had something called, they had an issue around code vulnerabilities, and I think they fixed the issue as well. So in terms of sugar and bots, they have not had any activities going on there, so that could be concerning, because if they have no activities, what it means that there is no development going on behind the back as of now. But still, Aerodrome is a fork of veAERO, and veAERO has had activities on their GitHub, so I think that counts as well. So if we do look at the trades, this as you can see, the trade actually went parabolic, and if we do look here, in the last 3 days they have gone really hard. As you can see here, the trade have increased. It means the users are actually using this DEX as alternative to others, so which is pretty good. In terms of fees, the fees count has actually gone up. As you can see, this is pretty good. So this fees count has decreased, is, I think that is because of the Ethereum update, which actually lowered the fees on the layer 2 Ethereum solution, so which is pretty good for layer 2 as well. So in terms of why veAERO matters, so you have to keep in mind that base network or base mainnet or base blockchain itself, it is developed by the Coinbase. So the Coinbase is one of the biggest exchanges in the market, and if you deny that, I think you are in a denial. But let's just look at the exchanges, and as you can see, the Coinbase is the biggest one. And what happened with the Binance? So never mind. So Coinbase is the biggest one, as you can see, and they are also regulated, and the Coinbase is also public, which means everything is everything on their assets is shown to the public, and they also have their stock as well, which is, and it is also based in the US. So I think there won't be an issue with the Coinbase anytime soon, unless there's a big thing going on with them, but I don't think there will be any issue with them. So the base is developed by the Coinbase, and that means the base will be one of the biggest major player in the market when it comes to the layer 2 solutions, and their TVL has gone up parabolic, as you can see. So it is basically 100% up from the Feb, as you can see, and which is pretty good. And I think everything everything goes to the Aerodrome. As you can see, Aerodrome has had a big growth, and when it comes to the Uniswap, it actually has not had that much growth in the weekly chart, but it did have in the monthly, as you can see here. Still, Aerodrome is the biggest DEX on the base, and I think it is growing day by day if you do look at it. So this is a very big for Aerodrome, and I think it will be the major player when it comes to the base network. So this is the major player on the base, so that is pretty good for them as well. So for their updates and what is going on with them, we have had a little bit launches on them. So as you can see, a more secure OP stack is quickly approaching. This will remove one of the biggest bear to liquidity from. Okay, so that means that there will something about optimism is coming up, so that will impact Velodrome as well. So I think that may also impact base, because base is built on optimism stake, I believe. So in terms of new project, they have had Ampleforth, which is one of the biggest, Ampleforth, and Propy Inc. So I have covered the Propy in the video before that. So we also had a launch of affiliate money, and we even had the fees incentives, which actually went parabolic, as you can see. And beside that, as you can see here, the decrease in fees after Ethereum EIP 4844, and which also impacted, I think, Aerodrome as well, because I think there will be a lot of users working on a lot of users interacting with Aerodrome since the fees have gone down. So in terms of they also had a partnership with Velidao, which they launched on it. So in terms of project on Aerodrome, I think we have, just a second, let me check it for you. So this is the actual, these are the actual stats on Aerodrome, which have gone parabolic. So I think the project has a lot of potential, and it is growing day by day slowly. So in terms of in terms of assets, as you can see here, and there is a lot of just a second. Okay, so these are the tradable assets. As you can see, this growth is unbelievable. So in September they had only around 112, and as of now they have over 331, so which is pretty big for them. So in terms of their APRs, as you can see, these are the pools which they have. So everything is good as of now when it comes to the Aerodrome, and this is actually Rapcast, and this is D-Bank of the Aerodrome. So everything is same when it comes to the update, because all of them are on the Twitter as well. So let's just look at the price and see what is going on. So we actually got the perfect entry around around, I believe it was around 0.3 or 30 cent, and actually this was the pretty good entry point, because after that it actually 2x as well, so pretty good as well. So in terms of its price prediction, I think it has a potential. If we do look at its market cap, it's only around 224 million, and it is and if we look at the chains, it's in the base ecosystem, and when it comes to the base, I think it is way below that. And if we do look at its category, it's from the DEX, and I think even a Uniswap has over a lot of market cap, and I think this could actually get above 1 billion in the future because of the base potential, the base network potential. So I think the price trading above $2 or $3 is possible, but we have to wait for the demand to come in and the buyers to come in, and its usability to go up. So in terms of entering here may not be a good idea still, but I think we may soon have a breakout here, and which could actually, okay, so I think it's looking to break out from this point, and if it does break out, I think it could be heading towards 90 cent or even higher than that, because this breakout will actually it means that it will break out from this downtrend, and I think it could even go up. So in terms of its price potential, I think $3 or $4 is a possibility, but as of now, I think you will have to wait for a good entries to hold it for a little bit long term. So in terms of entries, I think what we are looking at, I am looking at around 37 cent point, and another thing I'm looking at is around is at this point. So this demand zone has yet to be filled around 58 to 56, and if I think it will get filled. If this one does not get filled, I think this one is a highly possible, and if that one does not get filled, I think this one is a very highly possibility around 47 to 46 as well. So these are the three entries which I am looking at, and but if not, if we do see a breakout from here, I think it may be heading towards 90 cent or even higher than that. So this breakout is pretty good, and I think we have to wait for the confirmation. Once it does it has, I think, already confirmed. As you can see here, it has retested, and I think what we need to see is the volume going up again. So as of now, the volume is down. That is good, because when it comes to the breakout, we need to see a less volume in the retest. So the volume is less, and I think what we need is a good volume in the buying. And so if it does go up from here, I think we are heading towards at least 74 cent, if not 70, and if not, we may be heading towards its all-time high as well. So this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.